Hey guys, welcome back to another video with me, Kyle. So today I'm gonna be discussing tongue twister. So today I'm gonna be discussing what I think about martial arts. So I think everyone should do it. Like you should just do it. It doesn't matter what. Look, there's different types of martial arts for everyone. There's a gentle type. There's like a non-violent type. Like it's like how can I explain it? So let's there's some people that can take it and there's some people that can't, just be honest. So for the people that can take it, I would suggest like kickboxing, muay thai, boxing, those type of martial arts sports. For the people that can't, or the people that are afraid to, this is just like the people that just consider taking self-defense and all those type of things. I would suggest taking jiu-jitsu, judo, things like that. Because although they like very gentle sports, but they're like hard at the same time. Like I don't know how to explain it, like to make it more clear, but they're very lethal. I must tell you that. Like you can die getting choked. So don't like underestimate it or anything. So I personally do kickboxing, and I think it's perfect for me because it's just I don't know. I just find it very 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 interesting because personally kickboxing it's not like all the other sports. Like it's not restricted. Everyone has their own style. It's like a striking version of MMA, if it makes sense. It's like how can I put this? It's like nobody fights the same, and they don't tell you no, you shouldn't do that. Like my sensei personally, she doesn't tell us to like fight in a certain way. She gives us tips and advice, but she doesn't tell us like exactly what to do. Like when you start, right, they teach you the basics, and from there, like you on your own, you should evolve yourself. If that makes sense. So what like what I think about, okay, tell you guys what I think about kickboxing and how it has helped me. So kickboxing has helped me in a lot of ways, like mentally, like in a lot of ways. Like I can't explain it. So I'm gonna tell you guys about just my perspective of fighting. So I'm not that good with my hands, right? But I can kick very well. So the first kick I started out with was a roundhouse kick, and my roundhouse kicks when they started out they were like everyone else's, I guess. So what I did was like I focused on the double roundhouse. So you would you would kick to the they would say you would kick to the body and then you kick to the head. But I never did that. I usually aim for the ankle and then to the head because the ankle, right? If you kick to the if you kick to the body, there's not much momentum when you bring your leg back to kick to the head. So what I would do is like the lower you kick, the lower you aim to the ground, and you go to the head, the more momentum because it swings. I don't, yeah. So yeah. So what I would do, and you don't touch the ankle. You just it's like a it's just like a flick. It's just to distract him because like my kicks were literally so fast, right? Still is, but they're so fast that when you look down, when you look at the foot, and you would look at the foot, right? You would really be kicking it. Like no jokes. Like it's so fast. I mean, and that I just practice every day on the bag. That's all I would do. Just practice that kick. Just practice that kick. So yeah, like while I would do anything, I would hold on to a table or chair or something, and then I would just do like double kicks. Hold that, hold that, hold that, hold that, hold that. So then after the double kick, what came after the double kick? What came after the double kick? Let me think back quickly. It was like what came after the double kick? Yeah, after the double kick, and I remember I'm gonna tell you guys now what I did after the double kick, but like the what was it? What was I gonna say? Like yeah, I the first time I landed my roundhouse kick, my double roundhouse kick, it was incredible. It was like this amazing feeling. It was like just this fire because I've been practicing that kick for 6 months. I've been throwing that kick for 6 months. I never landed. But as soon as I landed the kick, I don't know what changed, but something just snapped, something just clicked, and I just started. Like every person I would spar with, I would at least land 3 roundhouse kicks, like in a row or something like that. So yeah, so I was gonna get back to the what comes after the double rounders. After that, I got creative because they saw it coming. So they knew what I was gonna do already, so I had to change the tactic. So what I did was I would bring my leg up. So this is pretend this is my leg, right? So I would bring my leg up and then my leg would do this and go down. So this is the flat foot of my foot. This is the flat part of my foot, right? Here's the ankle, and here's the leg. So here's my toes. Pretend that's my toes. So it would come up like here from the ground, right? I would bring it up to waistline, and then I'll bring it up like that, and then come down like that. It's like kind of like a scorpio kick thing, but it's like it's a hectic kick. I'm gonna tell you that because no one sees it coming. I mean, if you bring your leg up, it looks like a front kick, right? That you're just gonna snap or whatever. But then it goes up and then the kick just disappears. No jokes. Like there's like if you guys are about a about a let's say a foot's distance, like in fighting range, right? Like when the kick does this, like it disappears because of your range. Remember we wear headgear, so like it restricts your range. So all you see is this, right? So in that moment, while you fighting, right, and that guy throws that kick, when the foot's there, like it just disappears, and all of a sudden, bah, like bang, and it hits you in the head, and it's like really hard, and it's good for those people who like to lean back. So like those fighters that lean back all the time, like if they see a roundhouse kick coming, so what you do then is you bring the foot up, and as soon as and you keep it there for a few moments, like not a few moments, but let's say 2 seconds, and then you see them landing, wait, leaning back, not landing, leaning back, and then you'd like drop the foot on them, and it's flat face, but it's their fault. Like you would kick them in the head if they don't lean back, but if they lean back, right, you're either gonna hit them on the nose or like right in the chin. So yeah, that kicks was very angry. Um, I had this one fight, right, this points fight, where I won the whole fight with just kicks. And it wasn't like any kicks, just roundhouse kicks, only roundhouse kicks. Like guys, like when I tell you like the roundhouse kick is it's a very 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 useful weapon in my arsenal. I mean, I would kick I would kick defensively and defensively and offensively. So like if I had to teach someone how to kick, like how to kick properly, right? I would probably show you first, like don't lean. Some people lean too far back, and then your hands must always be here. Like that's something I learned the hard way. Your hands must always be here. So you lean. Some people lean too far back, right? And then they would fall off balance, and then they'll get messed up, like with a side kick or something, because you here, your hands are everywhere. Your hands are trying to stop you from falling and all of that. So you don't lean too far back. You just lean with your back basically. Like you don't lean with your hips. You lean with your back. So what you do is you just do that, and then you kick. That's enough. Because the reason you lean back is because if you miss or if you hit them, right, and their glove is up and you hit like that, and they decide to move in with straight punches, they won't be able to reach you if you like slightly tilted back. But if you hear bang, 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 take all their hits. So yeah, there's that. Then there's one thing I see a lot, bro. Like I see a lot of people do is they don't push out the hips. So when you kick, like when you kick without pushing out your hips, right? You normally like kick like a body kick or something like that. But if you kick to the head, you have to push out your hips. Like your like you'd see like you'd see your ass like, how can I say it, like out. Like you'd see your ass out. If that makes sense. So there's that. There's the proper pivoting of your foot. Like your foot should be turned like your foot should be turned inside. Like if that makes sense. Yeah, your foot should be turned inside, and but none of this is gonna be possible if you're not flexible, guys. Like I just saw this. Like you can't kick to the head if you're not flexible. And luckily I was flexible, bro. I'm naturally flexible. So my first week of kickboxing, we were doing bag work. Yeah, we were doing bag work, and after a while, bro, like just after a few tries, I was able to kick to the head like it was nothing. Like I mean, literally like it was that. So it became like second nature. So yeah, my muscle memory got so good. Like it would, like my instant reaction would be kicking in the head. Like it doesn't matter if it's a counter. Like I said, if it's a counter, defensively, offensively, I'll kick you. So yeah, that's it. So that's it with the roundhouse kick. It's a very very good kick. I'll tell you guys that now. Um, Hook kick I don't recommend so much. The hook kick I only use to get people away, so that I can set up for something else. So the hook kick I don't really use a lot. I land the hook kick now and then if I see like if I see, and the hook kick I don't really damage anyone with the hook kick. It's just there to like just there. So what, like if I see, right, if I kick enough to the, so I'm southpaw, right, so I'm left. So if I kick enough to the head, southpaw, usually they would start covering up because I would usually pay attention. So I'd catch him off guard, right? Like we'd be fighting. And then every punch he throws, that hand just drops, that hand just drops. And then bang! I would slap him and I would always keep a flat foot like this. Yeah, right? So I'd always keep a flat foot like this because it reaches longer. So even if in points, even if you get him with the toe, you still get the point. Like you get, so if you keep your foot like this, not very good, you're not gonna get very far with it. And that's dangerous because this one time in sparring, I kicked someone behind the head, and like I held my foot like this, so it went right under his ear. Like my foot literally went like that, and I don't know what, I think he had to go for physiotherapy or something like that. So I do not recommend that. And there's another thing, snapping your kicks. It's important because it's like, let me explain a concept to you guys, right, that I use in my fighting. So I'd rather be like a knife, like sharp and precise, than be blunt and hard. It's like hitting you with a, I'd rather like hit you with something like, especially the side kick. Make an example, side kick, right? I'd rather hit you with a side kick to the body or front kick to the body, like not a front kick but a deep kick to the body, than a roundhouse kick to the body. I do that very very rarely because it's pointless. I mean, in a street fight, if you had to do that in a street fight, they would catch your leg and they would probably trip you or something like that, or just throw you. So yeah, precisely. So what I would do is, right, side kicks. I got this from Bruce Lee, by the way. You throw your hand out and then you would follow up with the side kick. So my sensei told me that you see it coming, they see it coming too easily. So in competition, right, you can't skip and then kick. You see it coming. So what I would do is I'll throw the glove in the face, and then I would skip and then I would follow up with the rounder with the rounders, the side kick, and then usually they would fly after that. But anyway, the the best, the fastest, and the simplest is the how can I what do you call it? I don't know what you call it, but I think it's shifting. So you lift up this knee, and then you'd shift, like you shift on the other leg that's on the ground that's pivoting. So and then you'd side kick. That's the best. If you guys want more on that, like doing the perfect side kicks, perfect techniques, I would suggest you go to Ginger Ninja, Ginger Ninja's channel. So that guy, personally, like what I've seen, like he has the best technique. Like I don't know who's better than him. Like I mean, in everything he does, roundhouse kicks, side kicks, he's he's a sensei. I don't know if he's a sensei. I think he's a sensei. In Taekwondo, I don't know. Correct me in the comment box below. I don't know. So, like he's just the best, guys. I mean, if you want advice on any type of kicks, ask him. He's just very good. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end the video there. Till next time.